Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and today I would like to share with you all something that I've been waiting for since I believe mid-October. This is coming from Original Goat, and I got some pretty sick scales in here. I think I might be one of the earliest people to be showing these off, of the people who pre-ordered them, of course. And we're gonna go ahead and get into this. So the unboxing knife is going to be this guy. This is the CGRV Pyrite Light. Been loving it ever since I got it. It's a pretty sweet little knife. I'm gonna go ahead and make a little cut off screen. Cut the little side tape, and we are in. All right. So here we have a little card. Cool little OG sticker. And here we have not the aluminum, but titanium gun stock scales for the Microtech MSI. This is pretty freaking awesome. Now, there were a couple little hiccups in the process of this. Also, congratulations to the team over there at Original Goat. During this time, they actually got a new facility to work in that's supposedly way bigger, and it's just better for them overall, meaning that it's better for the community. They can make larger batches and just do more, get things out faster, right? So this is what they look like, and I don't remember exactly the finish. I think it was probably like a working finish, like stone wash tumbling something or the other, but that's something that I prefer. They have like a fresh finish. I think it's called fresh. I could be mistaking it with a completely different custom maker company, but they have like 3 or 4 different finishes that you can choose. This is the one that I went with, and I think it looks pretty darn good. If I enjoy these enough on my MSI, then I will go ahead and do some customization, as I've been doing with a lot of the titanium in my collection. Now, as you can see here, in doing so, you can choose whether you want both left and right, or just right-handed, or just left-handed. You can choose that. And because I'm a right-handed individual, I've decided to go with just the right-handed side for the pocket clip, and I absolutely love that they have a flat spot, so that way the clip slides in and out of your pocket perfectly. That's really darn cool. But I do wish, and maybe I just didn't see it, but I don't remember Original Goat ever showing what the underside space of the clip would look like if somebody chose to do left and right, because that means that on both sides you would have this. Now, if that's something that's an eyesore to you, then now you know for your future purchase. But if you didn't know and you asked for both left and right, you're gonna have this on both sides, of course. So, all right, I'm not gonna do the assembly and everything of my MSI right now. With the power of movie magic and some cheap editing, I'm gonna just come to you guys with the finished product, essentially. So, of course, for any disassembly, you're gonna need basic stuff, a driver, the hardware that the MSI uses. Of course, you're gonna need the proper version of the MSI. I have the from 9/20/23, so from I think a little bit before this month, and I guess until now, pretty much they are the ones that would fit this particular version. And then you're gonna need a T20 for the pivot, some cleaning supplies. This thing is freaking filthy on the inside, a butt ton of pocket lint, so of course I'm gonna have to clean that all out. And then some KPL of your choosing. There's no particular one that the MSI would favor, do better or worse with. I'm just gonna use the heavy on the pivot system, because that's the KPL heavy is probably my favorite one to use. So that is it. So I'll come to you guys and show you what this guy looks like all finished up. Alrighty, so 2 Slim Jims and an hour later, ready to freaking rock and roll with this thing. The most frustrating part, at least for me, with the MSI, my particular unit has zero issue with the solidity of the lock. The issue is that the lock is so freaking solid that anytime I've taken this knife apart to clean it, do basic maintenance, you know, and I put it back together, I get the most horrendous, most disgusting lock stick. So I can smack the spine of this thing like a monkey on cocaine and it's not gonna fail. But it's not to say that, you know, one's made around the same date aren't guaranteed to fail. You know, your mileage may vary when it comes to ones that are out there, but that's kind of something that's plagued at least the earlier variations of the MSI. Microtech's a company that kind of, from my understanding, they kind of fix things, you know, as the, you know, model progresses down in time and people are able to experience them and give their feedback. I just wish there was maybe a little bit more time put into prototyping and testing, because yeah, that lock stick or lock failure thing, as much as it was widespread, and it's so much so that even on videos that I've showed this knife on, and now this is one of my size comparison size knives, I still have people commenting saying, oh, the MSI fails, the MSI fails. If you rock it back and forth and you whack the spine, it's gonna fail. Yeah, it definitely can, but I count myself lucky. I would rather have lock stick that eventually, for sure, eventually it works itself out. I just need to use it. I need to carry it. I need to beat on it. So good thing I like the knife, right? So it's definitely a large knife. If anybody's curious, so now it's not only a large knife, but it's also a very dense knife. If anyone's curious, I'll take the weight of this with the scales and just, you know, check that out. I'm actually able to do it, you know, one-handed now. It's just sometimes it gets a little too stuck and I have to use my other hand, but not that big of a deal. So this guy weighs 7.1. Damn. That is a pocket brick. Is that a MSI with original goat scales in your pocket, or you just happen to see me, or is it in your pants? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, this thing's freaking, it's huge. I love using this knife. I like carrying it a good bit. Another downside, I suppose, would be the flaccid wiener soft steel. Kind of sucks, but it's really easy to sharpen and I can get a pretty good edge on this thing. This is not a fresh edge, but it is a well-kept one, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's really easy to sharpen. Speaking on sharpening, I am actually offering a sharpening service. Prices start at $30 and for the time being will not exceed $50. It really just depends on what I'm working on and how badly damaged your knife is. If anybody, you know, hears the $30 to $50 price range and thinks that that's a little too much to ask, go ahead and start poking around and asking other people who you know, offer sharpening services. Chances are I'm a whole lot cheaper than other people out there. I also do free shipping back to you, but there are some, I suppose, contingencies with that. If you send me like a shit ton of knives, it's gonna cost a lot more to send them back out. So every customer is going to have a slightly different experience, but the only thing that's gonna stay consistent is that I'm gonna put the best edge that I could possibly put. And I've sharpened so many different models, different sizes. Things that at this moment in time I can't do are significant recurves. I can do tantos, but I really don't prefer to do them because it can get a little sketchy. But getting chips, rolls, reshaping like lost tips, those are things that I could definitely do. So if you don't have the time and you got a little extra money, let me know. You can get in contact with me through my comment section here on YouTube. If you have me on Instagram, my name is Nathan Coreas, C-O-R-E-A-S is the last name. Just look me up. It's a profile picture of my wife and I. and just shoot me a message. Just direct message me there and just say, hey, I'm interested. These are the knives that I have. Do you think we can you know, work it out? And then I'll let you know if like, yeah, I can do that, or no, I can't, or you know, if there are specifics to, you know, certain things being done. I can do coarse edges, fine edges, lay back the edge, reprofiling, stuff like that. So if you don't care to do that kind of stuff on your own, leave it to somebody like me. I could definitely take care of it. I do that with all the stuff that I've checked out and have in my collection, you know, currently. But that is pretty much it. So I'm gonna try my best not to promote the sharpening thing with every single little video, but I'm going to start making videos of sharpening content. Like this is gonna be one of the first videos that I put out with, you know, for promoting sharpening content. I got a buddy in my field of work that this is a M4, oops, sorry, that was me. The pivot is actually pretty darn slick on this guy, but this is an M4 Delica uncoated with the mint FRN. And when he got this knife, so this was almost 2 years or a year and a half, he hasn't put an edge on this, an aftermarket edge on this, so he's just been beating the crap out of this thing. And he rotates through his other stuff, of course, but I told him, I said, hey, let me take it, I'll sharpen it, make a little video, just show people, you know, what I'm capable of doing. This thing is just absolutely beat to shit. The only way that this is going through material is merely because of the actual blade geometry itself, but that's about it. Slicing capabilities are gone like a long time ago gone. But M4 is a wonderful blade material that if you can keep it from corroding, which shouldn't be too difficult, at least in the area that I live in. If you can keep it from corroding, it's a pretty good blade material to sharpen. It's very responsive to stropping as well. So it's kind of a low maintenance, like super steel in my opinion. I have had and currently have plenty of M4 sharpening experience, so I'm not, you know, too concerned about my ability to sharpen this thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna make a little video sharing, you know, what this thing is before and what this thing is after, and you guys can see what I'm capable of doing. And if you have stuff that you love using and it's just beat to shit and you just don't have the time to sharpen it, just send it over my way. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like down below. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate all your support and your patience, of course. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because I put more videos and content coming you guys this way. And with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.